Today I have some really exciting stuff to show you. This is the latest upgrade for the XPO Co-op piloting system. This was intended for flight training, where the master pilot can actually override the inputs of the secondary pilot. And of course, at any time, he can also remove the ability of the secondary pilot from having control access at all. So let's demonstrate this. This is going to be really exciting for individuals training other folks to get into the hobby. So here in my hand I have the master transmitter. I'm using again the Spectrum 7, and we have the 6 channels working. The secondary transmitter right here does not have any control of the aircraft. I'm going to give control to the secondary pilot. Okay, right here. Control now has been given to the secondary pilot. So we can notice he has full control of the vehicle. The interesting thing is that the master pilot still has control of elevator as well. So when I move the stick here on aileron to the left, I can actually undo it with my other transmitter. Okay, or further go into the bank or remove it. Okay, so let me actually do both elevator and aileron. Here, nose up and to the left, and now I can actually undo the controls with the other transmitter. This is very interesting because the master pilot can at any moment apply corrections to the inputs given from the student without actually taking control completely away from the student. And of course, at any moment, the master pilot can fully commit to removing control from the student as well. This upgrade is very interesting for the applications where we have a master pilot teaching a student, someone that is otherwise new to the hobby. The premise of this upgrade is to allow the master pilot to at any moment apply corrections on his transmitter and override the control inputs of the secondary pilot. So although right now I can give control of the vehicle to the secondary pilot, this current setup that I have, I'm actually still keeping control of the elevator and aileron. So both pilots have control of elevator and aileron. So here I can give left and then down. Okay, left and then down, and then with this transmitter I can actually go the opposite direction to save the airplane if needed. I can adjust the travel adjustments on the master transmitter to further override the input of the secondary transmitter. This upgrade here is done via these two circuits right here that are placed in line of the system. These are sold separately, and you need one upgrade per channel. So in this demonstration I have upgraded both elevator and aileron. So if I wanted to also have the same capability with throttle and rudder, I would have to attain 2 more of these and do this similar installation. Now I know that you're amazed and you want to see that again. So let me run by the whole system once more. The master pilot here is flying, and the secondary pilot is not. I can give control of the vehicle to the secondary pilot by turning on the XPO. Now the secondary pilot has control. However, with my inline upgrade, I retain control as well of the elevator and aileron. So at any point in time I can actually apply corrections using the master transmitter to the inputs of the student. And if the student persists on making the mistake, or the vehicle was actually still in harm's way, I can just take control away from the student, and now it's completely under the piloting of the master pilot. I hope you've enjoyed this newest upgrade to the XPO Co-op piloting system. I think it will do wonders for students and teachers out there across the US who are interested in having the freedom of a wireless system while also having the freedom of using any two transmitter receiver sets, and the list goes on and on with the XPO. Thank you. See you next time. Happy flying. I wanted to add one more thing. I will be teaching folks at my field to fly using my PT-19. Right here it has a Zenoa 23 engine on it, and I'm going to be using this exact setup that I have just shown you in here. However, the only difference will be that I will only give elevator and aileron to the secondary pilot and no more. And these two channels that I do relinquish control, I will also have override capability using my control sticks of aileron and elevator. We have our open house coming up, and I hope to attract lots of attention and get some more folks interested in the hobby and learn to fly with the greatest ease and comfort.